All right, check it out. Donato's is saying, oh, March Madness? We're going to bring out something we've never brought out before. A lot of other chains have, but Donato's, famous for their thinner crust, coming from Columbus, Ohio, back in 1963. Can you stuff a thin crust? Donato's was up to the task, I believe. I've already filmed some footage of what this looks like. And if you watch my channel enough, I am a fan of Donato's. I like the flavor. I'm a fan of their cheese. And I believe that they use very high quality ingredients. And in this box right here, this Donato's box, I think it's 16 inches. I think they're large. A large pepperoni stuffed crust, thin crust. So it's still thin. If you saw the thumbnail, you know, you know. We're going to check it out. Cue the intro. What is up, everyone? It is the endorsement, and it is time for another review. This is where I try something and tell you if you should like it or not. I can be very persuasive. This box, let me read it to you. This box contains more than 60 years of tradition and a really fresh, delicious pizza. Donato's Pizza started in Columbus, Ohio, 1963. And they got some old school pics. They got some old school pics on the box. So let's open it up. You saw one slice in the thumbnail. And they gave me 2 marinaras for dipping. Marinaras for dipping. Let's fold it over. Oh, we have some. All right. Let me see if I can do this. Let me see if I could do this some justice. Look at this. I have some over-the-top shots, some B-roll that I will get you up close and personal with. But there you go. And oh, look at that, peeking out. You can see the thin crust, stuffed crust. Let me get one out right here. This is the one I use for the thumbnail. Look at that. Look how thin it is. And then right on the back end, y'all know about the back end, they stuffed it, you know? I'd share with you if you were here because, let me tell you, their pepperoni magnifico is top tier. Top tier. Now, normally Donato's is edge to edge with the pepperoni. Here, the only way they could have done that is if they put the pepperoni up on this kind of raised stuffed crust. So it's not edge to edge and a belly to belly, but it smells amazing. There's marinara for dipping. We're going to check it out. Here we go. All right, so listen, Papa John's, take notice. My last 2 visits to Papa John's, I'm like, do you have plates? They're like, what are plates? They didn't say that, but they're like, no, we do not have plates. Let me go for this one right here. I think this is the one. I just like the look of this one. Look at this. A little flop, because there's, you know, stuffed cheese on the end. All right, can I do a fold? I did a little bit of a fold, and now I got the hold. I got the pizza hold with the pizza fold. All right, let's go. Donato's first time ever, did I mention? All of that tradition, everything, March Madness on the horizon. It's not. It's actually into the Sweet 16. But March Madness is getting into the nitty gritty. And Donato's is like, enjoy a first time ever pizza while you're watching the games. Let's go. There's just something about the cheese and pepperoni over at Donato's. It's so good. It's so good. I don't want to say it's a sweet sauce, but I think there's little hints of sweetness, but it's more like, man, what's the best word to describe their sauce? Zesty? Definitely zesty, and then you put all of these wonderful, wonderful pepperonis on top of it. All right. I had to reacquaint myself with their pizza. Now for the crust. All right, here we go with the crust. First time ever that I mention. Look at that. Packed with cheese. Now, like I said, a lot of other chains have done this over the years. Donato's, with their heritage, with their traditions. I wonder what the boardroom was like when they're like, hey, you want to go stuffed crust for the first time ever? They're like, oh, when do you want to do it? They're like, March Madness. Let's go. Oh, All right, so I checked the app. I believe it's a 14-inch. It seems a lot bigger than that. And they describe it as famous thin dough stuffed with mozzarella cheese and roasted garlic seasoning. I got the garlic, and I am a fan of garlic. You want to find a way into my heart? Garlic and a bunch of other things. Seasoning, garlic seasoning, traditional pie cuts. Yeah, that's the other thing. I think Donato's with their other pies, it's like party, cut in squares, something like that. But this is more like their crust, their stuffed crust. It's more like it's like a breadstick filled with I don't know, I can't explain it, but I guess that's the best way. It's like a breadstick filled with cheese instead of some of these other places where you're going to get like the crust that you're used to. This is something a little bit different, and I'm on board for it. Let me just work my way back to the edge. Look at it, it's dangling. We got a dangler. Not anymore. All right, I'm going to finish the rest of this to get down to the nub. But I'm a fan of this stuffed crust because it's still soft, but it has a harder exterior edge. And I think, when is this? Hold on. I think this is limited. So it is, available for March Madness, but also March 25th through May 19th is when you could get the stuffed crust. It's $16.99. You put it in there, and then they'll give you like the discount code, and they'll already take it off for you. But the press release is saying it's delicious, and I might seem to be agreeing with them. A couple more bites. All right, check it out. When I dip, you dip. Look how red that marinara sauce is. I am telling you, quality. Yes, please. All right, so listen, a rating 1 to 100, because I just want to get into the second slice right here. Let me get you one more look, as that pepperoni decided to escape Shawshank. 1 to 100, this is a solid 91. The quality, the cheese, and like I said, if you're used to like a soft crust, like a very soft crust, like kind of like the crazy bread over at Little Caesars, this is definitely different, but it's more substantial. You get all that cheese inside, and then you get the nice little crunch right there. So there you go, another review in the books. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also, please do not forget to check me out on Instagram and Twitter. That is social media, getting the word of my channel out to the masses. In closing, go to Donato's. Go to Donato's. Tell them the endorsement sent you, and try out, first time ever in over 60 years? What was that? And they're doing stuffed crust. Thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of you. Light up the comments about your feelings on this pizza, and we'll see you soon with some more reviews. Bye. That first bite, always the money bite.